Good morning everyone, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, the home of tips, tricks, guides and tunes for Forza Horizon. And I'm having a look at the championships, and we've got for England. It's spring season and I'm going to have a go at this. This should definitely be interesting. And you get an Aston Martin Vanquish 2017 for this, which is a really cool car. It's quite a rare car as well. The events are Derwent Lakeside Sprint, Waterhead Sprint and Lakeside Cop Circuit. And I will put the other championships out as well. So if you do like Forza, hit the like button on this stuff, hit subscribe to keep up to date on my latest videos. And for the cars, I'm going to go for minis on this one. And I'm going to do this in two parts. I'm going to show you the Mini Cooper S for barn find with my bean tune on. This is absolutely loony. This is really mad. I've got the share code up there. This is an awesome drift car. And I'm going to do this in this car, which is so mad. I just want to see what happens. It's a British car. It's the British car. It's the most iconic British car ever. So let's get loaded into this one. And this definitely should be an experience. Derwent Lakeside Sprint. Okay, starting grid. John Cooper Works 12, some Land Rovers, different stuff like that. You want to be on highly skilled, and I've got traction on, I've got stability off, because I don't want to completely drift it everywhere, but I know I want to have a bit of fun. So I'm pulling away in this Mini. This is really wobbly, this is actually mad. But within 8 seconds, I've got myself into first place in this one. This is crazy. I mean, just listen to this. That is an angry little car. That is a really irritated little car. That is. It just really wants to charge its stuff. And absolutely flying it round here. Drifting it pretty much everywhere. Getting that checkpoint into a barrier, because this stability is just unbelievable. And if you do want to have a mess about and you are confident to do this sort of stuff, grab this Mini. This is a barn find. I think it's one of the first ones you get. This is really just crazy. This tune's mad. And just go for a crazy one round here, because this is definitely a lot of fun. Although if you're sort of struggling with the championships and you want to sort of have a reliable, a stable, pretty much good all-rounder car, go for the other Mini, which is the other one I'll show you in the other video, which is the John Cooper Works GP. But I'm doing it in this one, and I will go back and I'll replay it and do it in the GP to show you how much nicer it is, how much easier it is. But this is, oh, enjoying this. I'm totally enjoying this. Give it a drift round there, drift tap. Okay, showing off a little bit, and I've actually lost my first place. I'm back down to third place. Definitely needs to be a bit more sensible. So let's try and drive a little bit more sensible now. Not a good start, but never mind. Completely taking out everything as I go round. Got the Lotus there, got past you. I'm back into first place. Give it a spin, take out some signs. Oh, this is mad. This is like literally just putting a rocket on your car and just attempting to steer it somewhere in the right direction. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I did this. This is fun. I'm going to do the rest of the championship with this car as well, and then go back and have a look at the GP and do the whole championship again with the GP. And we're 85% now. Yep, hitting that barrier. I could just see that coming. I just could not get away from that. And again, that side. And again, this is mini pinball, this is, I tell you. And we've got the finish line here, so that's finished, that's done. That's the first one out of the way for 20 points in the crazy little car. Got the James Bond, got the Velar, some Aston Martins, a Bentley. There's a lot of cars you can pick. Basically, you need to pick British cars for it. Back into the map, and let's see where we're off to next. We've got a couple around. We've got Waterhead Sprint. I'll do that one first because I always tend to do the sprint stuff before the circuits if I can help it, because I like to just get them done. So I'm here, Waterhead Sprint, continue championship, pick this mini and just get loaded in. Here we are, Waterhead Sprint for England, yes. Off we go, 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 go. This is the iconic British car, the Mini Cooper. Yep, why not? Everybody knows the Italian job, everybody knows 60s Britain. This is like the British car, it's proper true Brit. And I will be doing this in a newer Mini, although it's not really British, is it? Since, obviously BMW own it. So since Minis stopped being owned by British companies and stopped being made in Britain for the most part, they've stopped being British. They're German cars. And I love German cars, but I can't really call the modern Minis a British car anymore. Coming around here into a barrier. I've got that Lotus James Bond one giving me a bit of a push. That would be a lot better if you have a body kit on, which is actually the submarine. Yeah, it's that one. It's the James Bond submarine car. But you haven't got the body kit on that one, which is a shame, because that looks actually quite smart. Giving it a fly around here. Try not to hit the houses. This is crazy stuff. Like 145, 150 in a little Mini Cooper. Yeah, this is literally the car you'd buy for like £500 when it first came out. It was like really cheap. Avoiding the trees. Just trying to keep it going. This is actually a constant battle not to drift it, but I've decided, you know what, I want to use this car, I want to give it a go, good or bad, and it's definitely a lot of fun. Round, 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 traction's keeping me stable. Give it a bit of a brake around there, give it a spin. Go, 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 right. Little drift tap on the barrier, ultimate drift. Another drift round. You can see why I like this as a drift car. This is why my favourite drift car is this Mini. And I've got the finish line. So, through the line, first place, job's a good one, another 20 points on the board. So that's 40 in total. That's 2 for 2 right now. Now we're here, continue championship, continue event, pick the Cooper S with the Mr. Bean colour scheme. The Mr. Bean colour scheme, yeah. The green with black bonnet, and just don't want to be having any battles with Robin Reliance, you know. But it's Lakehurst Cobb Circuit, that's where we are. I'm winning easily, am I? Yeah, I suppose I am really. I'll leave it on highly skilled because I don't want to be messing about with anything more difficult than I need to be. hit the accelerator, go down, past the Bentley, through there, past the Landy, and into first place in about 10 seconds. Unfortunately, corners are the enemy of these cars, particularly as I can't drift very well. I'm really bad at drifting. This is why I've picked a car which is so easy to drift. Right, and this is why it's my favourite car. It's so easy to drift. And it's great fun, but I'm trying to do an actual championship in it. So we've got 3 laps around this one. I'm already getting a decent bit of lead, although making sure that I do hit all the checkpoints and using the barriers pretty much as a buffer. This is the least professional race ever. This does not make me look like I'm competent at all. And yeah, it's debatable whether I am or not, you know, but the point is, I've got this car. It's absolutely crazy. It's probably unfit for this event, really, with this tune, because it's not been tuned for this. It's been tuned for drifting, and it's probably totally unfit to do this championship in. But because it's me, and because the Mini Cooper S is the quintessential British car, I couldn't resist actually giving it a try. Smacking the barriers, completely messed that one up. You just smacked me in my Landy. Well, typical Land Rover drivers, I tell you. Round there, into a barrier, little turn round. This is fun. This is actually serious fun, despite how sort of mad it is to try and keep this car under control. This is definitely a lot of fun. And if you are up for a bit of a challenge, if you are up for trying to tame something like this, give it a go. You'll definitely enjoy it. But go for the GP if you're wanting something which doesn't sort of give you too much hassle on the way round. Another drift tap there. Give it a spin. On the second lap, and it's not a long circuit, it's about 1.5 minutes per lap on this one. A few drift taps on the barrier. Go round. Is that a drift tap or a crash? I'm not sure. That was it was probably a crash by the look of it, because I didn't get a drift tap notification up at the top. So come round here, see the finish line. Then it's just one more lap of this craziness, and we've got this championship in my bag. This is definitely sort of doing the job. It's handling it, going wide, and again messing it up in exactly the same way, in exactly the same place as I did before. I've got this little Lotus as well trying to overtake me. Give it a drift round there, bounce off the barrier, turn it round, off the other barrier. This literally is mini pinball. I know it's a small car, I know it's slightly rounded, but this is pinball, I'll tell you. I wonder if I shape the screen I'll actually get a tilt or something. I don't know. But this is flying it, bin man skill there, some clean racing. Totally missed that checkpoint whilst trying to avoid the tree. So hit the rewind, I'm not messing about today. And I've done it again. This is, I'm having a proper nightmare on this bit. Right, slow down a little bit, take it wide, clip the flag. Right, third time lucky. Give it a little drift, get a little drift tap, and just give it a bit of a fly round, because I do enjoy this. This is mad, this is absolutely mental. And let me know in the comments if you actually used this Mini or you used something a little bit more sensible, because I'll be interested to know how many people out there who are sort of as mad as me to attempt this sort of stuff. Little drift frame that one, barrier again, and I've got the finish line up there. Right, I've got a decent bit of gap. Just let's see if I can get through the finish line without hitting stuff. Yes, I did. I hit the finish line and hit the barrier straight after it. Oh well. First place, job's a good one. 20 points gives me a total of 60, which is what I'm after. So for England, completed. Bing, bing, bing. That's for different levels of completion. And for this, I get the Aston Martin Vanquish 2017. Get a few credits, and that's basically about it, guys. That's the championship in the crazy Mr. Bean Mini. If you like this video, if you found it funny, leave me a comment, drop a like, hit subscribe for more Forza content. And until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.